I am Laura Michelle Kelly and I'm in London to perform my show soon at the Club 11. It's just me doing a whole bunch of amazing songs, an intimate night of my stories and my life, and with a big band. With Jay Alexander as my musical director and doing songs from different shows I've been a part of and the shows I didn't get. I get to sing and I've got a couple of really fun guests. Kirsty Malpass from Come From Away. That's a good announcement here, you're the first to know. Kirsty Malpass is going to be singing with me. We were in Lord of the Rings together. And Savannah Stevenson, who had starred as Glinda in Wicked. She's also going to be doing a duet with me too. So I'm excited to join my friends. We were in Mary Poppins together. So lots of friends. I'm excited to, talk about how I've grown in the last 20 years of theatre and share some personal stories, and it's going to be quite an intimate night, but a lot of fun. I think what people can expect is to get to know me, about my career that, my goodness, spans over 20 years. I was 8 and I watched my brother play Tiny Tim in A Christmas Carol. And I remember thinking, wow, that's cool, I want to do that. And I asked them and they said, sure. And they let me be in their first Magic of the Musical combination show. And that was the first time I had experienced theatre. And then my grandma realised I really loved it. And she took me to see Cats. And it was at the Mayflower Theatre in Southampton. And that was a big deal because I was living on the Isle of Wight and that was a really long journey away. And Cats was the first ever musical I saw with professionals, and I just came alive inside. First show I ever played professional, I was paid £315 a week, which was a huge amount of money for me at 17. I actually got the job at 16. With Jay Alexander, who's my musical theatre director now for the concert that I'm doing, and I chose him specifically because he's the one that really gave me my biggest break. And we always dreamed of doing a concert together. We always talked about it. He always spoke that over me. And so when Club 11 came and invited me to come and sing at Cadogan Hall, he was my first pick for musical director. I always go back to Meadowlark. And actually it's a favourite of a lot of singers, I think because it goes all over the place. There's an amazing story in metaphorical terms and in real times. And so you see through that song, your character grows. And it's just so sweeping and beautiful. And I would love to play that part, actually, the baker's wife. There's still a lot of parts I'd like to play, but that song, wow. I received Sophie in Mamma Mia, and it changed my whole life. It was brilliant. The cast there, they were so, that was the first time I really opened my eyes to what I could experience with an ensemble. I think I'd been so focused and driven, and my world was a bit small. Come to work, do my job, get it done, enjoy it. But then I suddenly realized the gift that an ensemble could be when I was playing Mamma Mia. I had been offered the understudy to cover Martine McCutcheon at My Fair Lady prior to Mamma Mia. And I said no, because I was a cocky little thing. I said, no, I want to play the part, and I'm not like that anymore. And they did end up giving me the role of Eliza 2 years later. Anthony Andrews was my Higgins, and the best time. I think it's not necessarily a difference between American and English audiences, because in both cities there's a huge demographic of tourists, and often on specific days of the week you'd know if there had been a deal for people over 60 or for kids, like Kids Week. Or I think depending on how many children in the audience is how much an adult will let themselves go. So Kids Week in both cities was always really exciting for the cast, because you could hear people react more, and you also have the wonder of the child. And children can't help themselves but respond when they're excited by something. I think in America, adults find it easier to express their excitement with you. If you're having fun, like say Mary Poppins, if you're having fun as Mary Poppins, you can hear them laugh as if they're with you. Whereas in England, I think British people hold back a little and they don't want to be told what to think. So you have to keep some secrets hidden, how you're feeling. That was the biggest difference to me in my performance being changed by an audience was as Mary Poppins, when I played it here, I was a lot naughtier and I tried to hide it. And I think people really like that here, but in America, they want to see you having fun so they can have fun with you. I think on a generic way, that's the difference. I think actors in general, I would give the advice to be yourself. You can't be any version of someone else. And as an actor, for me, that's the thing, that knowing who I am as Laura, it gives you a strength to be all these other parts, but then when you're not those parts anymore, being content with who you are is important. And I would say to other actors, don't try and be another actor. Be the best version of you. Look at your qualities, because, you know, although I did tap dance as Mary Poppins, it's not my strength. And there are other actors out there who, you know, I don't know, sing higher than me really well. The best thing to do is to encourage other people in what they're doing. Be happy for their successes rather than jealous, and be expectant that beautiful things will come your way if you're the truest version of yourself.